Hey guys, Dr. Stephen here from Life Chiropractic Studio in Richmond, where our purpose here is to help you get healthy and stay healthy for a lifetime. So a lot of people ask us why it is what it is that we do, why us? Even people that are in the practice want to share, what it is that we do. They have such great results, they want to share with their friends. So I thought I'd put together something to explain why us, what's unique about Life Chiropractic Studio. So when you do come into Life Chiropractic Studio, we're not just looking at you as a number. So we're not just look at you as, oh, that's your pain and we'll just get you out of that and then see you later. We want to help you to understand exactly why that is and what's causing it, right? So a lot of the time symptoms are basically just letting us know, it's like a trail to let us know where the cause is actually coming from. So if you imagine that you found a mouse in the house, most people want to just get a mousetrap and kill that thing, right? But if you trace back the poo and investigate, you can start to find where the hole is so that you can patch that up and find the cause to the actual problem so it doesn't keep recreating in the future. So if you're looking at getting out of pain and stopping yourself from recreating that problem in the future or helping you to be aware of that, then we are more than likely going to be the right place for you. If not, cool, and you're happy with where you are, that's fine. So if you continue to listen, I'll show you what it is that we go through. So I'm going to take another couple of minutes of your time to go through what it is that we assess for. So we discuss your health concerns. We find out where the pain is coming from. We also want to find out exactly where you're at as far as you and your health. A lot of the time we will ask someone, hey, how are you? And it's just our culture. In Western culture, say, yeah, I'm good, right? So someone asks you and you go, yeah, I'm good. Even if you just come out of hospital and you've got some serious illness, right? So we want to understand you, not just from the questioning that we ask, but also from the objective measures that we use. So the technology we use. So we use state-of-the-art technology that was developed by NASA to understand your body a lot better objectively. They used it for astronauts in space to understand, what sort of stresses they were under. So we use the same technology. We also, may send you for a set of x-rays to see exactly what's happening underneath, because at the end of the day, the more data that we have, the better program that we can come up with and the better result we can get. So what do we base the results on? Well, what it is that you want. So we clarify your goals with you in the first visit. We help you, we understand what it is those goals are, and we separate them so that we can start to create programs to get to those goals, right? The other thing is that, a lot of people can get confused about, why is it that you go to the chiropractor? Well, there's different types, and the majority of people that come to us aren't just for pain. A lot of people come for wellness as well. So yeah, we get you out of pain, and then some people decide they want to go further than that. So that in 5 or 10 years they're better off than what they are now. So we do have, from babies all the way up, to adults. It's similar to your dentist. We want to check to make sure that there's no issues in the future. You take your kids to the dentist, it's the same thing, except we're not as scary, I don't think. What is it that we actually look for? There is a specific condition that we do look for, and it's called subluxation. It's Latin words for basically a decrease in light or movement in an area. So where we see this is the most important area in the body, which is in the spine. And I'm going to explain that in a tick. But if you've got changes in an area in the spine and those nerves are then going off to supply organs and muscles and different things, yeah, it can cause pain, but it can also cause other effects to those organs that you weren't even aware were coming from your spine, okay? So one of the big things is that we're just not told to maintain our spine. We're not told the importance of it. So we maintain our teeth better than we maintain our spine. And I get it, right? We're in an Instagram age where people are taking photos and selfies of themselves. So the teeth are really important. However, your spine and posture is also a very important thing. If you've ever had any training in TV or anything like that, they talk a lot about posture. So what's important to that? Well, it's the window to the spine. So it enables communication. What? Communication between what? Well, the brain and the rest of the body. So if you're able to communicate better, you're going to be in a better state of being. You're going to be in a better state of wellness, basically. So when we have changes to these things, we have these pressures that we put on ourselves, like from work, lifting or past traumas, different things that we've had happen to us, and we have never been checked to see what's happening underneath. We can go through all sorts of changes and not realize that we're deteriorating over time. Okay. So the other fact is that you can't feel subluxation. So it can go unnoticed, and you may start to, you're dealing with the symptoms all the time, when it could be as simple as you've got some changes in your spine that have subluxation that, if corrected, could alter those secondary symptoms that may be occurring. Okay, so just like a dentist checks your teeth to see whether or not there's a hole in there or there's cavities or anything like that to avoid decay, we do the same thing to avoid decay in the most important part of your body, which is your spine and nervous system. You can pull teeth and put dentures in. You can't do that with your spine, unfortunately. Well, not yet anyway. So what are we looking for, and what's the ideal? Well, the ideal is subluxation free. So as you can see here, this is a skull here and a neck. We want to see a nice even curve like that. Why? Because it's like a spring. The body acts like a spring to absorb all the impacts of gravity and what we do in a day-to-day life. You can see the nice even disc spaces there, and a square vertebra that are letting us know that hasn't gone under any sort of degeneration. So just like anything, we can go through different stages of degeneration that aren't to do, remember, with symptoms. We may not even feel anything, right? So you can see some of these changes here. You've got a straightening, you got some further degeneration, and you've got a complete change in the curve. And you've imagined a hose in the garden that's choking the messages going from the brain to the rest of the body. So it has to have an effect on how well you're dealing with day-to-day stresses. So what it can lead to is then a breakdown in malfunction and eventually dis-ease. The word dis-ease is describing a body not at ease, so not communicating with itself or its environment very well. So I hope that explains things, guys. If you're wanting to come in, by all means, click on one of the offers below, and we'll be in touch with you shortly. And I look forward to seeing you. Have a good day.